Welcome to night school where the shadows creep. Grab your popcorn, don't fall asleep. The doors are open, let the nightmares play. You won't make it out today. Welcome to night school! With your secrets in tow, Creed paints your smile with the shame you won't show. He slashes with style, blood drips by the door. Glorious God! This is what legends are for. With the click of his pen and a therapist's sneer, he lists all your sins you didn't know were near. Smoke curls like truth in a midnight hymn. Las lecciones still smoking man. Pecados que no se extinguen sin fin. Are you scared yet?
I am absolutely petrified. I am so scared because we're going to talk about a franchise that actually made me freeze in fear. Hello, everybody. My name is Tommy James, aka Mr. Who's So Smooth, the smooth effect himself, the movie guy, baby, or as you love to call me, your favorite movie therapist. And ooh, are we about to close the book, or the Bible, on the first phase of The Conjuring? Ladies and gentlemen, I am not here by myself because if I was, I again would be scared. I have our own gore connoisseur, the music man, Mista Malave.
Oh, yeah, baby. It's good to be back on Night School Horror. I gotta be honest with you. And what a way to come back, too, right? The Conjuring, the movie, this franchise that made me believe in horror movies again, is we're gonna talk it, we're gonna break down this last one, and we're gonna finally rank these first stages that took, I don't know, maybe 10 years to fucking do. And it's not like MCU, guys. It's not like MCU, because they kind of don't all connect. But anyway, I'm super excited to be here. It's the music, man. And I just recently saw the new one. And I got lots to say. So strap in, baby, because we're going to get glorious with this gore, and we're going to break it all down.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, Mr. Malave. And just like Mr. Malave did say, we are going to be discussing The Conjuring Last Rites. And after that, we will be going ahead and ranking all 10. We're going to do the 10 because we're going to add the Curse of La Llorona. Mr. Malave, is that correct? I did. Did I do it right?
Yes. La Llorona.
La Llorona.
There you go.
My Sharona, but it's La Llorona.
All right. Well, you know what? If you're going to keep mocking it, I don't want you to say it.
Well, I've seen the movie, and I might as well mock it a little bit more. But we will add that to the actual ranking, because technically there are 9 legitimate, let's say, what they have announced as the Conjuring Universe. But if you add that one, it is 10. Annabelle is mentioned in that film. So technically are the Warrens, but not actually saying their name. So we will add that movie there. But in that case, we'll get there. That's towards the end. Let's talk The Conjuring Last Rites. Mr. Malave, I have to ask you a question. Before seeing the movie, okay, so you saw the trailer. We knew this was happening. We knew it was coming out. Were you excited for this film?
I was very excited. I love the Conjuring movies. If people have not heard anything about me before, they know how much I love the Conjuring. All right. So the fact that we're getting the last rites, we've even speculated on the hype train, you and I, like, what's going to happen? Are we going to get Valak? Are we going to get Bathsheba?
Hey, what'd I tell you about saying her name?
I'm sorry. If you say it 4 more times, she might show up.
Yeah, well, that's one.
I think it just got darker in my room.
It actually looks darker in your room. I can fucking lie. It does look pretty darker in your room. Continue what you were saying. Watch what you say with her name.
All right. I'm sorry. But yeah, man, I mean, we hyped the hell out of this movie. Just because we knew the subtext was there, and we knew how much that they had to work with. So when we saw something like The Conjuring, The Last Rites, this is their final case. This is the end of the Warrens. And we're like, well, we're going to get some Infinity War type bullshit. And Yeah, we did not get some Infinity War type bullshit. We got some bullshit though. We got some bullshit.
Indeed, we did. I will say we did get some bullshit because I have to agree. I thought when I seen that it was called The Last Rites, and I've said this before. I've said this on episodes. I said it on our TikTok page, which is go ahead and check out Night School Horror on TikTok. I said it's the Conjuring Endgame. I said that we're going to see all of these people showing back up. We're going to see Valak because that's the Thanos of the Conjuring universe. Annabelle should be there. She's the Loki of the Conjuring universe. That bitch. I'm not going to say it because I can't say it 4 times.
It
that
rhymes
bitch.
with that bitch.
It rhymes with that bitch. And funny enough, it does. But why didn't she show up? Because actually, if we've seen a couple of the clips, the one clip where they're holding the mirror, and then the sheet comes off of it, and you see that slow turn. At first, people actually thought that was her. They were like, "Oh shit, she's in this," but it turns out it's not. It's actually the farmer demon, the axe demon, whatever that's in this one. But I agree. I feel like we had hype. We definitely had hype for this. But walking out of the theater, the hype was a little lower than I guess I went in with. Like, I still believe that it is a fine movie. I just don't think it's a Conjuring fine movie. So
I agree with you on that.
That's my next question to you, Mr. Malave, is now, again, we know the director, Michael Chaves. We always say Chavez, but it's Chaves, Michael Chaves, because I watched an interview with him and he actually says it and says Chaves. So it's Michael Chaves. He is the director of this movie. He directed The Curse of La Llorona. He directed Jarona. He directed The Nun 2 and The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. When you found out that he was directing number 4, what was the first thing that you thought of?
I was kind of let down because if this was the last Conjuring movie, we need Mr. James Wan back. I feel like it would be only right to end these first stages, if you will, with the Conjuring, with the person who kind of started it, you know. And we all know James Wan, he likes to scare the shit out of us. And I wanted to be really scared. But you know, Michael Chaves, he was not that bad. I mean, La Llorona was decent. The Nun 2 is definitely better than the original. So, like, you know, it was some promise there with the franchise. So, like, I was okay with it. Definitely wanted James Wan, but you know, I was okay with him directing it, you know?
Yeah, I think the biggest issue that I had was like what you said. There's no James Wan. Yeah, he's an executive producer, whoopity-doo. But he should be behind the camera in the final Conjuring film, quote unquote, because we know there's going to obviously be more. It makes a lot of money. Yeah. This is the final, though, for Vera and Patrick. So I feel that only was right to allow James Wan to direct that movie. But
it's like bringing the Russo brothers back.
Exactly. That's a perfect way to put it. And I think that they made a mistake choosing this gentleman because The Devil Made Me Do It, I didn't think was that good. I thought it was pretty disappointing.
Yeah.
The Nun 2, I say, is definitely better than the first one. It's more fun than scary.
Yeah.
And La Llorona, we'll get there, but I thought it was fine. But again, it's not scary. And The Conjuring should be scary, especially 1 and 2. They have moments that is actually haunting, is like will stick with you. Unfortunately, this movie, it's too jumpy scare and then also very dramatic, very family orientated kind of a film.
Mm-hmm.
And with this case, the Smurl family case, I felt they said this is the worst case of them all. This is the one that made them end it and retire. But the first 2 cases we've seen, I think, were worse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you agree? Would you agree to that one?
I agree with you wholeheartedly. And also, we didn't really get much of the family regardless. I mean, we got like maybe 2 crazy parts with them. And then after that, they just kept cutting to the family and things already happened, you know, and I felt like that was a mistake. I get it that they were centering around, you know, the Warrens family and Judy and their daughter and everything else like that. But, you know, at the end of the day, this is a Conjuring movie. And if it's the case that we're watching, then we need the case. You know, I didn't really care about the family enough. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And like, it made me not want to even care about the Warrens in there. You know what I mean? Like, so like, I don't know. I feel like they dropped the ball that way with just putting it towards more towards the perspective of Ed and Lorraine instead of the actual family. What made the first two so great is the fact that they jumped back and forth, but they made us care about the families, right? It made us care about the families. They gave us more scenes with them. And then we were like, all right, well, bring in the Ghostbusters. You know what I mean? Like,
which they make a reference in this movie.
Which they made a reference, which is why I alluded to it. But yeah, it's it just let me down in that sense, right? Because I still don't know why this case. Oh, I get it. Why the case was so like massive for them, because it involved their daughter, but like it still did. No one cared about the family, like, you know.
Yeah. Nobody cared about it.
Sucked.
I agree. Nobody really cared about the family. And this was a big case, right? This was a very, very popular case, actually, because the Smurl family was dealing with this not for like a couple of days or anything. We're talking months.
Yeah.
Like 8 to 9 months, they were just going through some shit. The Warrens didn't get involved until pretty much just like this film, towards the end. You know, that's when they kind of got involved. And I feel because that's the case, we needed to stick with the family a little bit longer to really, like you said, we need to feel bad for them, where you're like, they really need the help. You know, they need help. And we just didn't get that. We got a couple of little moments that, you know, you could be like, whoa, that sucks. But they also made it clear, which I guess I could appreciate it, was that they can't move. It's not like, it's not even the fact like, well, you know, because we always say that when we watch horror movies with hauntings. Well, just leave.
Yeah, just leave.
Just leave. Yeah. But they made it clear we can't move because we can't afford to move.
Right.
So that's real. You know, that's grounded, and I appreciate them doing that. I also feel that we were too worried about Judy than anything else. And that's fine if you were going to give me a final, you know, cinematic fucking masterpiece of an ending where it plays such a huge factor.
Right.
But I could care less about Judy. And Judy's biggest issue was with Annabelle. that was her biggest issue. Not Amira. Even though we see the... So let's discuss at least the beginning when they're younger. We get to see their first case. And they deal with this mirror. Mirror is on the wall, and who will be the one to fall? You know, it's an ugly ass.
It was
mirror.
Judy.
It was Judy. Judy ended up falling for this mirror.
She started falling through the cervix.
Let's be real for a second. First off, that's an ugly ass mirror.
Yeah, I mean, it's gross.
And there's a crack in the mirror, which is also funny because after young Lorraine touches the mirror, she puts a crack in the mirror. And then she goes into labor.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what?
Saying. Judy fell.
Judy fell indeed. And then we get to see, like, you know, the demon is there trying to put this marking on Judy. Was that demon Annabelle's was that the Annabelle demon? I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think it was.
So. I don't think it was because they would have said it later on.
You would have used the demon's name. I forgot what the demon's name is. The actual demon. It starts with an M, if I'm not mistaken. But I didn't know. Yeah, I thought that was a little strange. And like the baby ends up dying, and then she's able to pretty much ask God to save the baby. You know, she prays and she says, please God, please God, please God. And then the baby comes back to life. So
they've never seen anything like it.
Never seen anything. It's called a miracle. We've never seen anything like that before. But I will tell you this. If that is the case, though, doesn't that mean that baby is like now protected by God? Or was that God doing a favor? What would you say, Mr. Malave?
I mean, you would think the child's protected by God. I mean,
right?
If God brought him back. You know what I mean? Or, well, maybe it was the devil.
Yeah, the devil was like, you know what?
The devil was just like, you know what, demon? I'm going to give you another chance.
Yeah, I'm going to give you another chance.
I'm going to give you another chance, but you got to wait until she's 22. All right?
Ah, yes. Wait till she's a little older.
Age.
That's the right age to get her.
Yeah, it's the right age where she's just enough corrupted.
Yeah, and I think that's a little silly though, because like she was asking for, you know, God's assistance, and God brings the baby back. Well, to me, if that is the case, is it like, you know, was God doing you a favor? Was God giving you one? Like, it's almost like God's giving you one. Like, all right, this is one. I got you on this one, but don't come for me for any other shit. So
I mean, they did though many times.
Exactly, they've been coming to God because they need God to help. But so you go ahead, you get this one, and if God is allowing the baby to come back to life, I would assume that there would be a protection where nothing could happen to this child regarding any demonic possession. It wouldn't be able to happen because the Lord is there as the protector.
Yep. Lord touched their hand.
Well, Lord must have spit in the face. Lord spit in the face because didn't that motherfucker allowed it to happen? Was like, hey, listen, I done told you to stop fucking with the doll, and you kept playing with the doll, and now you're gonna have to get possessed by a mirror.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, I feel like that the entry that we've seen for the beginning is just trying to see if they decide to do a television show, which they have confirmed that they will be doing one on HBO Max, if the fans would be like kind of pumped for it, like they see a younger version of them. The people that played them look just like a young version of
they look,
Vera and Patrick.
especially the one who played Ed Warren.
Yes, he looked very like a young Patrick Wilson.
Yeah. Yep.
So that was pretty great, but we didn't see enough of them in the movie to where if they do the television show, I would say, oh yeah, those two.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't get where they're gonna go, and we could speculate all we want with the television show. But I really don't. I don't know where they're going with that. I don't know if they're gonna just like do something, and it's like the fucking daughter and the husband now, like they're in control of shit, because at the end of the movie, spoiler alert, people, end of the movie, Ed just gives him the keys. Like, here you go. Now you're in charge of all of this shit, you know? And it's almost like, well, that was stupid.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like with Tony, that's the boyfriend's name, or
Tony, that's his name.
The fiance.
Yeah.
With Tony.
Ben Hardy.
Yeah, Ben Hardy. That's who played him. Ben Hardy played him. Did you notice while there were some moments when he would like get emotional, like when he actually was like getting into the character, that his accent came out?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was pretty noticeable. Like he was able to do I think he's British if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And he would do the American accent, usually when he's calm, but anytime he would get like riled up, the British accent would come out.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think people need to catch that and be like, hey, we need to redo this.
One of the best part that happened too is when he was asking them for her hand in marriage. Mm-hmm. It came out.
Yes. It's
just like, well, now if you start talking like that, maybe, yeah. Yes, you can.
I like your accent, sir. You could definitely have my daughter's hand in marriage. Weirdly, though, they've only been together for what?
6 months.
6 months, right? So, I mean, back then was a little different. Let's be honest. Like, if you were together for a 6 months, even to like a 10-month period, if they really believed it, they would definitely ask for the hand in marriage. I love Patrick Wilson in this though, because he plays the perfect father.
Yeah.
You know, when he pulls the ring out and you see his face just like what was going on here. And then Lorraine's kind of like, well, you know, we got married young, and he's just okay, but the times are different. Remember, this is what, 1986?
It was 86.
Okay,
yep,
so it's 86. So we're getting up there. And Patrick Wilson I loved him in this movie. He's very funny. Yeah. He's great as Ed, the way he portrays it. But like that whole concept of being like, what did he say? He goes, all right, maybe like I'll wait like a month and I'll come back. And he's like,
he goes, maybe I'll wait like a month. A month?
Like a month? Like,
are you kidding me?
Can we get to a year first? Like, do you even? Yeah. But his fear made sense, because he's like, do you truly understand like what this family is about? What you would be getting into?
Yeah.
Now, what would you do if you were Ed, if you were Patrick Wilson and this was happening?
I would tell him, come ask me in the room.
In the room.
In the room.
In the room.
All right. Not in my garage. I say, you know what? Let's talk over here. Come here. I was like, you see this shit, and just start going through it. Just be like, let me talk, and then go through all of them shits, and then you be like, yeah, you see there, Tony. You see all the shit that our life's work has been, and you see all the trauma that our daughter has. You ready for this shit? Are you ready for this shit? And if you say yes, then go right ahead.
But who could be ready for that?
Well, I mean, you want my daughter's hand, right? So
I mean, yeah,
you gotta say
absolutely.
Something.
I mean,
you gotta say something. You can't say no.
I'm assuming the pussy's good.
I mean, yes.
I'm assuming.
Bro, no pussy's worth that. No pussy's worth.
No
pussy's worth getting demonic possessed.
No pussy is worth being possessed. That's a T-shirt. No, but I agree. I just don't listen. Judy seems like a very nice girl. I will say the actress that played her, which
Mia
was
Tomlinson.
Mia Tomlinson. I thought she was great in the movie.
Yeah,
I thought she did a great job, and she's very attractive, so she is very pretty. So that's also really important. I feel that you have that like kind of situation where you're like, well, she is good looking, but she has a basement filled of cursed objects and things used in rituals and demonic possession. Weigh out the options here. That's why 6 months, I agree with Ed, is not enough time.
No.
You know, like after especially after the ending where she does get possessed. You okay with this? You can be able to sleep next to her tonight?
I wonder if she ever told Mr. Tony about her weekend by herself with her babysitter. And they let out all the shit in the basement.
She probably did. She has to. She has to let him know, hey, by the way.
She doesn't.
I mean, that's true. Technically, she doesn't. But how could you not make sure to mention, by the way, there is a doll that's currently in my parents' basement.
That loves me.
That just loves me and wants to, like, possess me and shit.
Like, it tries many times.
Yeah, it's many times it's tried to possess me. Like
three.
don't touch the doll.
Yeah.
It might try to possess you.
It might try to possess you to get to me.
Yes. And I feel like now if they do this television show, I don't think it's going to be based on them. I think that would be kind of stupid. I think if you're going to do it, you do it as the younger version of the Warrens. You do it as Supernatural. You do the younger version of the Warrens, and you have, again, they mentioned they have 1,000 cases, which technically means you have 1,000 episodes. You're not going to get 1,000 episodes. The shows are lucky if they get to 100. But you have enough to at least work with. And you can actually give us like the Amityville Horror. Like give us the actual episode based on the Amityville Horror. Because they do have interesting cases, even though, you know, in real life, they were like hoax people. They were taking advantage of people. Especially the Smurl family. They didn't do anything. They did nothing. They showed up. They knocked on a few doors. They didn't do anything in the movie either. They pushed a mirror.
Yeah.
They pushed a mirror.
They got the mirror outside.
They got the mirror outside, which then went back inside, though. But Mr. Malave, a question for you on this one. So, if it's your birthday, okay, everyone's here. We're celebrating the birthday.
I love my birthday.
Everybody loves a good birthday, right? We're having some cake. Yeah. We got some presents. Grandma and Grandpa's like, we found something that we thought of you when we got it. And then you get this big fucking package and you're all excited because you're like, oh my God, it must be like maybe it's a ping pong table. Because,
right.
But, you know, ping pong, they play it in the movie. Then you open it and it's a fucking mirror with a crack in it.
Disgusting mirror with a crack in it. But they said they were going to fix it.
They didn't.
They did not.
They did not fix the crack.
You would think they would fix the crack before giving it to her.
That would make the most sense because as we know, if you break mirrors, that is bad luck.
Yeah, well, it was very much bad luck.
It's very, very bad luck. But now you're passing it along to your grandchild. So how would you feel? You open it up, you get your gift, you open it up, and it's a mirror, big fucking mirror with 3 heads on the top, like it's from The Haunting. And it's
oh my God, it is from The Haunting.
That's how because it's kids, like the little babies and whatnot.
And then they started moving?
Yeah, like moving their heads and shit.
No way.
Like, yeah, woof. How would you feel if that was you?
So, I mean, I was raised to like appreciate everything that I get, no matter how ugly and bad it is. right? So I mean, I would be sentimental. I'd be like, thank you, Grams, Nana, all of them. Thank you, Gramps. You know, but honestly, I'd just be like, I can't fit it in my room. Like, and then they're like, oh yeah, we'll make space for it. Yeah, you know what? I want it in the living room. You know what I mean? Like, it's my gift. So I want to put it where I want to put it. And it's not in my room.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Until eventually my mom would be like, yeah, well, I want that shit. And then it'll just like, you know, go away. But yeah, I don't know. Like it's kind of rough, right? Because you can't be evil. You can't be mean.
That's right.
And be like, this shit is disgusting and scary.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
right, yeah.
They were just like, you know, they're old. So, you know, they probably think it's nice, but I don't. You know, and I think the kids did the right thing, I guess. You know, they were like, well, you know, garbage truck is coming out soon, and then they boom, you know?
Yes.
But
Which actually made things worse.
It made things worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's how I would react. I'm like, thank you, grandparents. But it's too much. You know what I mean? I'll try to be all like, go get your money back. You know, like, it's too much and it's unnecessary and blah, 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 blah. It won't work, but then I'm leaving it in the living room. How would you react?
I have to agree on the same sense with you because, you know, we were raised that way where it doesn't matter what you get. If you get a, you know, Christmas comes around, we're kids and we get clothes. We don't like clothes. We want toys. We want games. We want all the good shit. But you know, usually grandparents were the ones that got you those clothes. And usually as a kid, you make a face, oh man, I don't want this. But then you get in trouble because it's like, hey, hey, she spent or he spent, depending on who it is, spent their hardworking money on that for you. And that's very nice. And it's actually not nice that you reacted that way. You should be thankful no matter what, because they could have got you nothing. Could have got you zero. You would have got fucking nothing. So I was the same way. You had to pretty much suck it up and just eat it and just go, oh, thank you. This is so great. Now, if I got the mirror, my first thing would have been, because how old was she? She was a teenager.
I think she just turned like 13.
13?
14.
Okay.
She was definitely the second oldest.
Yes, she was the second oldest. But I feel like my biggest thing would have probably been the crack in it, because I would have been I would have been like, Grandpa, like, there's a crack in this mirror. Like, come on. You know, I know you're a better bargainer than this shit. Like, well, you better have paid $20 for this.
You better have paid $5 for it.
Shit, you better got it for free because there's a crack in it. There's already bad luck in general. Who the fuck cracked it? Why is it cracked this way? It looks like someone, because, you know, it's based on where the finger was pointed. But, oh, no. And that's an ugly mirror. I would have did the same thing, though. I would have probably found a way to get rid of it.
Oh, yeah.
And
hands down.
Unfortunately, the grandparents lived with them, so it's a little harder. Like, you got to be like, oh no, something must have happened. But like, if grandparents, like, for example, my grandparents didn't live with me; they lived in Queens. So when they went home, I get rid of the mirror.
I get rid of the mirror.
But yeah, no,
there was like 8 people in that fucking house,
and a very small house too, in Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania, the suburbs of Pennsylvania, which I got to be honest with you, that must have been Pittsburgh, because that ain't no upstate Pennsylvania, ain't no Poconos.
No,
So
not at all.
it's like Philadelphia or Pittsburgh.
Like Pittsburgh, or it was like Pitt something.
Probably. I don't remember exactly where it is, but they do say it's Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
It could have been Philly. Who knows?
In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Yeah, that's probably where she was born and raised. But I will tell you this, like you said, you would definitely want to get rid of the mirror. Well, unfortunately, they did get rid of the mirror. And then the older sister started to cough up glass. How?
It's called spirits.
But how?
Yeah, this is the thing I don't get, right? Because like they usually when it marks you or something else like that, right? Don't you gotta like do like a little blood sacrifice? Like, it would have made sense, right? If as they were like bringing it out, the sister cut herself on the chip, right?
Sure.
Now it's like, oh well, they got some blood now. You know what I mean? You're fucked, you know. And then she starts coughing up blood when the garbage truck came, and which was pretty cool.
I did like that scene.
Pretty cool scene.
I did like that scene. Yeah.
But like, just didn't make sense really. And then why the sister? And not the girl.
I think because it was the sister's idea to get rid of the mirror. Because the other sister
don't
didn't,
even know.
she didn't want it.
Yeah.
Because she made it clear she didn't want it, but it was the sister's idea with the garbage truck. She was the
Right,
one that
right.
said, "Oh, you know, it is garbage day tomorrow morning." So, but I don't know. Like, I just feel like I don't think that's how it works. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's how it
what I'm
works.
saying. That there was like, again, there was no like cut. Like, listen, like that whole thing with the mirror. Like when Lorraine fucking touched it, it cracked, right? And that shit happened. That made sense, right? No one fucking touched it.
No, it's not like the sister touched it again.
And this is the thing about this movie that I keep coming back to, right? It like we don't see enough of the family to care about them.
Yeah.
And we don't know what the damn spirit wants. Was it all because they wanted to lure fucking Judy there? Because if that was the case, it could have just showed up in front of her house.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So like I don't think that the spirit is going to be like, well, eventually they'll come.
Well, apparently
You know what I
that's
mean?
exactly what the spirit thought.
But that's like, I know, but it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you. I agree that we didn't get enough of the family, and the fact that the mirror was more, in a sense, for the Warrens is really what it was.
Yeah.
And it takes forever for them to get there, and then it's technically Judy who does go there first.
Yeah.
Almost like she's being called, and she does say that. She's like, I feel like I have to be here. Obviously, it's not a good feeling, but she has that feeling that she has to be there. Anytime there's like the mirrors, like when she's putting on her wedding dress, the mirrors that are surrounding her, which gives us that jump scare. That was a good jump scare.
That was a good jump scare.
It got me. I didn't expect it. You always can expect a jump scare. That one caught me pretty good, but not like in a sense of like, oh my God, it's really scary. Just loud noises.
It was very loud, and she was just like screaming at herself.
Yeah, that was a little insane. But they had that sense when that hint of the mirror. Of course, obviously, when the priest ends up, offing himself. So one death actually in this movie.
Oh yeah,
He ends up offing himself. Again, very confusing with that part too.
I don't get it.
I guess because he was in there. So this demon. That's what's the other thing. I guess that's confusing.
But wait a minute, hold on. Before you get in there, I don't mean to cut you off.
No,
Right?
go ahead.
I'm just dawning upon it. Just dawned upon me, right? Because it also didn't make sense, right? Father came in, right, and he was going to ask for help. He was going to go ask the Vatican if we can get Ed and Lorraine Warren in there.
Yes.
And then he winds up just killing himself.
Yes.
Because the demon did it. But the demon wanted Ed and Lorraine to go there anyway.
That's right.
So why wouldn't the demon just let him do it and to get them over there?
I don't know, and I don't know how the demon was able to follow him and then kind of like, he's in the church and he's talking to the secretary, and then she randomly just vanishes. I don't know where that came from. Like, he's having vision. That's really him just having a vision.
Yeah.
But what now? I want to know what she's seeing.
He didn't even look in the mirror. He went downstairs.
No, he went downstairs.
And this doesn't make any sense.
No, I don't understand that. I guess they just felt they had to kill him in order to get Judy to find out what happened, because she touches the coffin, then she sees it,
Right.
and then she knows where to go. But I think you could have did that a little better, and I don't think there was any reason to kill the father just to get somewhere.
Yeah.
I just didn't understand it, and I feel like a few of these, and this is what that Michael Chavs. This is kind of what I don't like about him, is things kind of happen, and there's no true explanation.
Yeah.
It's more shock factor.
Right. It's true. I gotta be honest. When the priest offed himself, I'm like, okay, we're gonna give Valak. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember, she was going around killing all the priests.
That's right.
And all the people of the church.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right, here we go. No, we didn't get it.
No, we didn't get Valak at all.
We got a picture. We still have the picture.
We still have the picture, but we didn't get Valak at all. And we didn't get anybody. Well, Annabelle, we got Annabelle.
We got Annabelle.
We got a 9 foot tall Annabelle.
Yeah.
What'd you think about that scene?
It looked like Annabelle cosplay. I gotta be honest with you. It looked like a cosplay, honestly. It was a little creepy, but it was weird. It was just weird.
Yes, it was really weird because she gets like 9 foot tall, and then she starts to charge at Judy. And then her head comes in, and it's just the
Kinda
doll's
does, like,
head.
the sideways thing.
Yeah, it was like you said before Ghostbusters, very silly.
Yeah.
I thought that was my theater was laughing. Nobody was like, "Oh my god!" Like the theater was just like, "What the fuck is this?" Like you know you're in trouble.
Yeah, I think I did the same thing. I was just like, what? What?
Now you saw this movie in theater, correct?
I did, yes.
Okay, now how was your theater experience while watching the movie?
I mean, my theater has gotten better. They got like all comfy seats, so
Oh, very good.
that's awesome. Shipstead Bay movie theater, bro. I'm
Stepping it up, very good.
Stepping it up. They're even doing 4DX in the back.
Oh,
Crazy.
that's good. We have a 4DX
Yeah.
over here too. It's pretty
Nice.
awesome.
I've never done it.
No, I don't want to go on
but-
a ride when I watch a movie.
Yeah, I don't need to. I mean, like, I like to eat and chill. Like, I don't want to be like moving around and shit.
Yeah,
like,
get sprayed with
it's
water.
easy. Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you.
I passed too.
I don't want to pay $30 more to get a little squirts of water.
Yeah, although my seat is heating up because there's fire.
Oh wow, yeah, I'm about to fart. Is that gonna fuck it up?
That's
you know,
gonna mess
but
everything up.
anyway, my theater was definitely very quiet.
Okay.
They didn't really react to much. Yeah, it was just weird. I was there, so was Itzy, and we were just like, she grips on me tight really quick because she hates scary movies. Well, she likes them, but she's like, "Fuck, this sucks," you know.
Sure.
But yeah, it was just okay. And then the weirdest part, though, at the end, like when the last little montage happened with the end rain, real pictures and everything, so someone started to do like a slow clap, and then you heard like 2 or 3 claps going on. I was like, no, guys, we don't do that. What is that? It's not like Tobey Maguire coming out of a fucking hole in a Spider-Man movie. Like, what are you doing?
It's a slow clap. No, I feel it doesn't earn. Actually, when they were doing the pitches, I got up and left. Like I was done. I was like, there's no reason to continue. I already heard there is no after credit scene. I'm just gonna move on.
Yeah.
I have to agree. My theater was a little whack too. We laughed. We got a lot of good laughter. But it was just. I mean, I also appreciate a good quiet theater. I'm going to see a movie. Okay, I don't need people sitting there having a full length conversation at the movie theaters. Movie etiquette. You got to have it. But yeah, there were moments that some people were like, there was this people like a few seats next to me that were just like, this is shit. Like compared to the other two, you can hear them talking. And I guess the girl that was with him has never seen the other ones. So it was just probably like a date.
Right in the face.
And he's explaining like this is not good compared to the first two. He expected more. I would have said, yo, dude, I'm on the same page as you, but I don't talk to strangers and I was by myself. We going to the movies by myself now.
It's all right. It's peaceful.
It is very peaceful and nobody bothers me and I can enjoy the movie. And I can pay attention.
Popcorn, you know?
Yeah, pay attention to. But all right, now the most important thing when it comes to a Conjuring film, besides Ed and Lorraine, is the actual entities, the demons, the ghost. Ranking wise, Mista Malave, where would you put these entities? Would you put them above Valak? I don't think so. Would you put it above Annabelle? Would you put it above the bitch? Or would you say they really are the bottom of the barrel? There's 3 of them.
They are the bottom of the barrel. I don't even have to think about it. They're the bottom of the barrel. Every other Conjuring Universe movie had better spirits, ghosts, demons, than these 2 fuckers. 3? Yeah, it was the fucking hillbilly axe guy.
It's the axe man, the
It was
old
the
woman,
old lady,
and then the wife.
Then the wife.
And then the other, we also have the mirror demon that we do not see. Mirror demon. We see, there is a mirror demon.
Oh yeah, Judy. No.
There's the demon that's technically attached to that mirror.
Right.
But we don't physically see the demon. It's mostly just mirror shit.
Yeah.
So that doesn't, I mean, that shit's whack. But I'm talking about the 3. We only see the wife once.
Right.
Most of the time, it's the old lady that pops up out of nowhere and the Axeman. What did you think about the Axeman?
The Axeman looked like one of the you know the first Batman movie where the Joker is like doing the spray thing and then all their faces are kind of like smiling.
Love that Joker.
That's how the hillbilly guy looked. And he was just like a lot of laughing. You know what I mean?
A lot of
But
laughing.
the only part that's kind of freaked me out a little bit is when you just see his like overalls in the dark. And I was just like, oh shit, there's something there, you know?
Yeah.
But then the reveal was just kind of like, oh, all right, yeah. Then he just killed another spirit in the movie. Like he axed her.
2.
Yeah, it was weird.
I didn't like him. I thought he was a pretty whack character in a sense of, one, he laughs. And
Yeah.
that's, what are you laughing at? That's number one. And number 2, I feel like demons, like ghosts and shit, shouldn't laugh.
Yeah.
Because it takes away the concept of being, creepy and scary and mysterious and whatnot. Because if you look at like Valak, she don't laugh.
No. she
If you
doesn't say
look
anything.
at that bitch, she don't laugh.
No.
They might scream. Scream is scary. Screaming is scary.
Screaming is definitely scary.
And facial expressions, that's scary. Laughing's not, because it's more of funny. And he has his little axe. Now here's my question. Remember, this is a ghost, technically.
Yes.
He's trying to utilize his axe to hit the girl. I believe it was the older sister. Would that even affect? He's a ghost.
Yeah, like is the axe real?
Yeah,
Like,
wouldn't? But then technically they should be able to hold the axe.
Yeah, and then spirits can't hold real objects.
That's right. They can't. They could. Well, demons can.
I mean, demons can
Because
Yeah,
they are attached to it. That's why you see like Annabelle would lift, or like the doll, the little fucking, which she's able to pick it up.
Yeah.
So, but he didn't just find an axe. It's not like we've seen the axe in a basement and he took the axe. Like that was his axe.
Yeah, it was weird.
So could he actually harm you? I don't know.
I mean, I'm not gonna find out.
No, I'm
but,
not asking to find out. I'm not saying go there and go check. Just ask the guy if he can do it.
I'm not gonna check.
But I feel like him as the entity, I didn't find it scary. I thought it was kind of whack.
Nah, I think it was kind of stupid. I also just would want a little bit more the backstory on these spirits, and why are they there? Because it's not like the mirror brought them there, right? Like
The mirror did bring them there.
See, we don't know. We don't know this.
Yes, the mirror did bring them there because Lorraine says that.
No.
She mentions that there's four entities in this house, and 3 are being controlled by the first one.
The
big one,
right.
the big baddie,
Right.
which turns out to be
baddie with
the
the
mirror
mirror.
demon.
Mirror dumb.
Mirror dumb. That's a good way to put it. Mirror dumb.
Mirror
I don't like
Mirror
that.
dumb.
That's a dumbass demon.
It's stupid.
Now let's talk about one scene. One scene I want to discuss because I'll give Michael Chaves the credit on this one. The scene with the phone cord, okay, with the pantry.
Now that one.
I liked that one. That's Conjuring to me.
That's Conjuring.
That's the Conjuring where it's dark. Something's there, but you cannot see it.
Yep.
And I like that. How was your theater experience on that moment? Where
See, that one
that's
was
good.
probably my favorite part of the movie, just because, like you said, it was definitely Conjuring-esque, right? Even the way it was like shot, that was very James Wan-esque as well too. When like it's following the mother, and we alluded to it earlier when the cord was stuck and it was the girls. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So then you're like, oh shit. Even Itzy was like, yo, this is gonna come back. Watch. And then boom, it came back. And following the mother, and like just straight, like boom, and then you just see the cord getting straighter and straighter. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what we want. It's like everyone keeps like you just gotta remember one thing in horror. It's like sometimes what you don't show us can help. And this was the exact example right there. You didn't show the demon pulling it. No, it's a tight shot on the lady.
Yeah.
And you just have that cord getting pulled, and for a fact that, oh shit, something's there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that one give you a little chills. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, and then when she opens up the thing and there's nobody there, and then the phone just pulls off her face, and then it's just right there. Get the fuck out of there.
Well,
You know what I
that's
mean?
the scene. I like that part. So keep in mind the phone gets pulled while
Right.
it's still with the light being out.
With the right, yeah.
Yes, and then she turns the light on. Would you have turned the light on?
Nope, I would not do that.
Been
I
out.
would run. I would just bounce.
I would have been like, listen, you can have it.
Yeah, it's
not worth it.
I'll call them back.
Yeah, call him back. I'm gonna go get the payphone
You
up
know
the
what?
block.
I'm gonna go get some quarters. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, no
call them
fucking
on the
way.
phone.
I loved that scene. I thought it was shot incredibly well. It was a perfect Conjuring moment where
Yep.
you see it get pulled. She's like, hey, stop it. Boom. And then it gets pulled again. And, it's just like, hello? Because nothing's coming out. Turns the light on and nothing's there.
Nothing's there.
And like you said, those are the best, creepiest moments, and actually one of the best moments in horror. If we remember in the Conjuring 1, the first original Conjuring movie, one scene that truly makes the hairs on the back of my neck stand up is when the daughters are in the room and the one daughter that was getting her foot pulled.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
she comes up and she looks like, and I gotta give the girl fucking credit. What a great acting moment. And James Wan knows how to direct people and make them act and bring the best out of them.
Bring that shit.
When she is looking and she looks like she's not only scared shit, but she's about to cry. And she's like, and they're like, what's wrong? And then she's like,
Yeah.
there's something standing in the corner. And the camera's looking, but there's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
And she's like,
So
what are you
great.
talking about? There's
Like I
nothing
said-
there.
Like I said, it's sometimes the things you don't see that fuck with you.
That's what you got to do. That's what you will make people afraid when they go home, when they have to go to bed that night and they have to turn the lights off. That's where you get them. That's what the true horror really plays a factor. And James Wan is phenomenal at doing that.
Yep.
So that moment, that whole moment of just there's something standing right there. Keep in mind, she's fucking scared shit because she can see what it is. We know it's the bitch. The bitch is standing right there. She sees the bitch and she's scared. No.
Can't say it. I
He
can't
can't say it.
Look, it got darker than light again.
Every
It was
time
weird.
you do that, stop playing
I'm
with
like
her.
that.
She's not
I
that
can't.
nice.
She's not nice at all.
But like I
Even
said,
though it would have been nice to see her.
it would have been nice to see her in this movie. I think the callback for her would have been pretty nice, and the callback for Valak as well.
Yep.
And that's what I want to get to now towards the
Yes.
end of the movie.
Yes.
The mirror. Okay, we're back to the whole fucking stupid mirror again. I feel the mirror should have been like, it showed you what scared you the most, the hauntings that you've dealt with. And I know you've mentioned this, Mr. Malave, so I'd like for you to take this and explain, because you told me how you feel about
Yes.
it. We're on the same page. What do you feel like, how the ending should have gone? Tell me what the ending should have been.
All right, so we've been talking about it, and we've been talking about how we wanted this movie to be like a callback and like an Endgame-esque for The Conjuring, right? So with this mirror entity, right, that we don't really know much about, but we know that it followed them throughout the history of their cases, right? Like just waiting in the wings, right? And finally, they come to this one-on-one, mano-a-mano type shit. And with the mirror, they keep saying, do not look it straight into the mirror. It's going to show you your deepest fears. It's going to do this, blah, 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 right? And what we got was all three of them. I'm talking about Ed, Lorraine, and Judy just looking like demons. Judy is a fucking demon possessed, right? So you got both of them, but then you see them as demons. But in all actuality, you think about all the other stuff that we know about the Conjuring movies, and we know that Lorraine's biggest fear is Valak, right? We know that for a fact that that's one of the scariest ones that she's ever encountered, and she keeps seeing her. And we saw it in part 2, right? So wouldn't it make more sense if when they looked into that mirror, they see Valak, or they see Bathsheba, right? Or they see all the other ones from the movies, and they're like, holy fucking shit. Like, no, they can't come back. We killed them. Like, or we contained them, you know? And it starts making her go crazy. And then it leaves Ed to fucking do it all, right? That could have been the easiest and quickest way that we could have got all the demons that we wanted from all the other movies, and nice little callbacks, little callbacks from every single demon that we saw, that we've fucking went on this journey with them, right? That could have been so much better, right? And then they wind up breaking the damn mirror, right? You have to crack the mirror. You have to crack it all up to make sure all the entities go away.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you straight up, they missed the ball here where they didn't play to this mirror as a way to bring other things back. Because the mirror is showing you your biggest fears, but it also plays with your damn reality, right? So if we got that whole little thing with Annabelle, we should have gotten it with Valak, we should have got it with Bathsheba, and it should have been easy as Lorraine looked into the mirror trying to save her daughter, and she has to come face to face with some of her deepest fears.
Yeah, I think that's would have been the perfect way to end this, because if this is going to be the final one with Ed and Lorraine, I feel that this mirror should have shown it. This should have shown those moments. Should have shown the moment of Valak, of Bathsheba, which now that is 4 times she's been mentioned name-wise.
Yeah. Don't do it the 5th.
We can't do it the 5th time.
And you know what happens when you're doing it the 5th time?
Yeah, well, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there when it happens. Hasn't happened yet, though, but I guarantee it's going to happen.
It will.
I feel like because of like you said, like Annabelle, like we should have seen the crooked man, like that type of shit, because like all of these entities have fucked with them over years, and you got to know that they are scared shit of them regardless. Even though they may have contained them, the fear will always be there. I don't think that goes away. You know, Valak scared the shit out of Lorraine. Okay. So I feel like yes, like a lot. So I think they should have at least, instead of it being them as like the demon showing them as demons, I didn't like that. I think that would have been the perfect callback, the perfect way to end all of it, where they could say, you know what, we're fucking done.
Yeah.
Like we just, again, had to witness not only this shit we're dealing with right now, not only our daughter being possessed, everything just flashed before our fucking eyes in this mirror.
All
the cases.
You could have even fucking had somebody like I don't know, cast someone from the Amityville Horror. What's his name? The brother. Like I forget his name. You could have casted him and shown him in there a little bit. Like, come on, yo. Like,
easily.
It's that simple.
You could have played it that way. Because at least then that would have made sense of why they retired. Yeah. Because it's like, you know what? This has affected our family. We have dealt with some shit. Yep. I think we're done. We just had to re-witness pretty much every fucking demon and everything we dealt with in one fucking, I could be 3-minute clip, 2-minute clip. 3 minutes is pretty long. 2-minute clip. 2 minutes. Just flash, bang, bang. You see Ed seeing certain things. Lorraine is seeing another thing. Judy's seeing another thing. And fucking Tony's getting his neck ripped apart, which is hilarious, by the way. Just, can you please get this off me? Like, that was very funny.
It was so funny.
They just please, like, they're all like hugging and shit. And he goes, if you don't mind, I would just please get that's choking me right now. It really hurts.
Hurry up. Can you hurry up a little bit?
Very funny.
Getting asphyxiated here.
Yeah, I thought that was very funny. But I think that would have been the perfect way to truly say it's over. We're done. We can't do this no more. It has affected our family too much. And now it's actually played a factor in our family.
Yep.
So I have to say that was a drop of the ball. They missed the mark. They missed the mark. So, and then the movie ends with the wedding. We get to see,
that's where we get callbacks.
Yeah, that's where the callbacks. James Wan is in it.
First family.
What about James Wan?
Well, yeah, right?
There's a cameo of James Wan. What's he doing ridiculous over there?
What is he doing? He's breaking kayfabe? What are you doing?
First off, asshole, get behind the camera. That's where we got to start.
What are you doing, bro? What you got credit as an actor just now?
Technically, yes. Yes. He got credit as an actor. And I got to tell you, when I was watching it and then James Wan showed up, I got mad. Yeah, I got really fucking mad because
you can show up to set for this shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. So you go ahead, right? And you can go ahead and you can show a cameo, a little smiley scene. Like everybody in the theater is supposed to know that's you, by the way. Only true people that are into movies like us that get invested and see pictures. Random fans are not going to know that's James Wan. No. They're not going to go, who the fuck is that guy?
Who fucking Quentin Tarantino looks like.
Like, exactly. So they're looking at this guy, and the camera.
Know about the horror guy? Yeah.
The camera stops, so it makes sure as you know, and James Wan gives a nice big fucking smile right on him. We've never seen him in any of the other fucking movies, but he shows up here. And I gotta tell you, it fucking irked me so much. I was sitting there, I was like, why? Why, James? Why are you here and not behind the camera? And you know what happens when you decide to put yourself in a fucking cameo role, but not being behind the camera? Mr. Malave, do you know what happens?
I can assume.
I can tell you what happens.
You just made the list. You just made the list. You just made the list. The movie therapist. See you now. You just made the list.
James Wan, you just made my list.
You bitch.
I'll make sure you hear the clicks. And I'm writing it down right now. Here we go. James Wan. James Wan makes the list
With a W.
with a W, for doing a cameo instead of directing the film.
Yeah, dumbass.
So fuck him for that. I am not happy with James Wan.
No, he's
and
an
James
idiot.
Wan makes
Get
my
behind
list.
the damn camera.
James Wan makes my list. Dude, seriously? Come on now. That's absolutely ridiculous. How could you do something like that? Instead of directing, please put me in as a cameo. Fuck yourself, dude. Get behind the camera and do a better fucking Conjuring movie, because this is not how we should have ended the Conjuring phase 1, or in this case, just at least the top 4 of the Conjuring franchise. So,
It's fucking stupid.
not happy
I don't
about
get
that.
it.
I don't get it
And
either.
you know what? He was warranted to be on that list, yo. Honestly.
Yeah, he better be careful.
Don't take him off.
No, you can't. Once you go on, you don't go off. And you can go on twice. So
can't.
who knows? He may find himself there eventually another day.
Well,
But
I mean, he better not fuck around.
maybe fuck around and find out. That's what's going to happen. So, all right, now we're coming to the end of this. Mr. Malave, I have to ask your opinion on this actual movie. The movie is done. You've seen the movie. You walked out of the theater. We're done talking about it.
Yeah.
2 questions for you. Number 1, would you give it a second round? And number 2, well, let's flip that. Number 1, what did you actually think of the movie? And number 2, would you give it a second round?
All right, so here it is, man. Everyone here that's been following us for the years already know how much of the Conjuring fan that I actually am, right? And I was super hyped for this movie. I mentioned that when we first started, right? But the thing is, right, with this movie right here, it had all the makings to be something great in my head. But then when I sat down and I went through this movie theater and saw this 2-hour film, it left me wanting so much more, and not in a good way. It left me wanting more, because if this was how you were going to go out with the actors that we have and with this beautiful universe that you've created, then why didn't we end in a bang? You know, in a fucking blaze of glory. And we did not. It just fell flat to me. And it rightfully so. It made a shit ton of money, but the critics and everyone agree it's a 56% on Rotten Tomato and 6.5 in IMDb. And even Letterboxd has it at a 2.9 out of 5. Like, it's just not a great movie, right? It let me down. Conjuring let me down with The Devil Made Me Do It. And then it let me down even more with Last Rites. All right. It had all the opportunities to be a great movie, to end on a bang, and it just fell flat for me. So I was highly disappointed. Not saying that like I was completely shitted and hated the movie, because I didn't, right? It was just okay for me, dog. And would I give it a second round? I mean, I guess. I don't want to see it again, but I guess if I'm rewatching these Conjuring movies, I will watch it, you know? So, I mean, I know that's not a direct second round, but it's kind of like, sure, I'll put it on.
Sure. That's understandable. I totally get it. And I'm in the same boat as you. I walked out of the theater and I was like, this was fine. It was a good send-off to Patrick and Vera. Something must have happened in the football game.
Giants just took the lead with 30 seconds left.
Oh, very nice. Very good. Way to go.
Neighbors, a bomb from Russell Wilson.
Very
I'm
good.
so
Go
sorry.
Giants.
I'm so sorry.
Go Giants. It's a good thing. It's a good thing as we discuss the finale of this, though, because, like I said, I also believed it was a little. This feels like a middle tier movie, but not a finale of a movie.
Right.
And it's almost like you walk out and go, well, they tried. You know, they tried.
Yeah.
It had some moments, but it was a perfect ending for Vera and Patrick. It was a perfect send-off to the actors that played Ed and Lorraine, but not to the actual Warrens themselves.
Right.
So people may get that confused, but like you said, it's not getting good reviews. It's pretty low when it comes to its rating and whatnot, but it did make $332.9 million fucking dollars. It broke the record for opening weekend for horror movies, which it beat It Chapter 1, the remake. So that obviously justifies more to come from it because it makes a lot of fucking money. We know this. Yep. So Michael Chavs will end up fucking directing more fucking movies because of this. I'm against it. I don't think he should be the heir to James Wan. I just don't think so. Would I give it a second round? I'm on kind of the same boat as you. It's almost like if I have to, you know?
Right.
Like if I have to give it a second round because I have to do something with the movie or I have to talk about it, so I have to rewatch it. Will it be purchased? No. Will it be on my shelf? No. For anybody that is a Conjuring fan, should they watch this movie? Absolutely. You have to. You have to. You have to watch it. So, I'm going to give it a semi-second round. Give it a shot. I'll give it a little shot. I'll give it a shot. But again, if you're a Conjuring fan, definitely watch it. If you love Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, they're still phenomenal. They're still amazing in it. And that's a good send-off for them. So that does indeed end our review. But as we mentioned in the beginning of the episode, as Mista Malave mentioned at the beginning of the episode, we are now going to rank the Conjuring Universe. Yep. There are 10 films, including the La Llorona. That we should say that every time. Every time she gets mentioned, La Llorona, my Sharona. So let's discuss it. Let's talk about it. Mista Malave, we will indeed start. You know what? No, we'll start with me. I'm going to let you go last.
Oh,
I'm going to let you go last on this one. Let me get my list.
Get your list. Get your list.
Get my list.
Not the one that James Wan.
No, James Wan's on that list. But let me give you my list here. This is my ranking for the Conjuring Universe. We're going to start from 10 and work our way up. Yep. At number 10, I am going to give it to The Nun.
Yep.
I did not like that movie. Number 9, I'm going to give it to Annabelle, the first Annabelle movie. That movie was disappointing. Absolute disappointment, especially for a character that we wanted to see more and good story with it. Yep. Very disappointing. Number 8 will be The Conjuring 3. Mm-hmm. Again, Michael Chavez or Michael Shabs, whatever the fuck his fucking name is, he shows up and, in my opinion, ruined a Conjuring movie. It wasn't really more about the entity. It was more a person. And you fucked up because this was a legitimate thing that happened. Like, this actually happened. Somebody on trial went and said they're pleading demonic possession. You could have played that just like the exorcism of Emily Rose, and you did not. You decided to go the witchcraft route, and I hated it. Number 7 is none other than The Curse of La Llorona. La Llorona. Just recently watched it again. It's better than I thought, but not good. It's Michael Chavez, so he's just not good at directing horror movies. Like, he's not good at setting it up perfectly. He likes his jump scares, just loud noises, but not to the point where it's slick. James Wan is great at that. Michael Chavez is not. So, yeah. Number 6 is The Nun 2. I had fun with this movie. It's definitely better than the first, but again, I had a lot of fun with it. And in the long run, when I watch movies, that's what truly matters. If you have a good time, it doesn't matter if it sucks or not. You had a good time. Number 5 is Annabelle Comes Home. Recently watched that again. had a more, I guess, I had more of a appreciation for it. With that sense of it, the fact that we get to see a little bit more with the other entities and what's actually in their museum, thought that was pretty cool. That should be a television show where it kind of focuses a little bit more on it, but still, it was a nice little nod to all of them, and I thought the acting was pretty decent in it actually too. Number 4, I'm going to give it to The Conjuring: The Last Rites. We just explained the whole fucking movie and expressed our feelings, so I'm not even going to touch on that anymore. Number 3 is Annabelle Creation. Ah, man, this was a sleeper. This is a goodie. This should have been the first fucking Annabelle movie. Wow. Good scares. They just, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is David F. Sandberg. And you know what? I got to check because I'm pretty sure this is David F. Sandberg. No, it's Gary Dauerbeman. No, I'm sorry. No, I am correct. It is indeed. I'm looking at Annabelle Comes Home. Annabelle Creation was directed by David F. Sandberg. That motherfucker knows how to direct horror movies. He should have been the fucking heir.
Right.
And we just got announced that he will be doing the Amityville Horror. So very excited about
another one of those.
The number 37 of the Annabelle of the Amityville Horror. But hey, it's David F. Sandberg. He's very good at what he does. Annabelle Creation's sleeper pick. That is such a good movie.
Yeah.
Number 2 is The Conjuring 2. Loved it. Had so much fun with it. It has a good amount of scares in it. Of course, Valak being introduced. What a great character. They ruined her for her side movies, but man, good scares, good story, sticks to the script. James Wan behind the camera. Nothing beats James Wan behind the camera. And my number 1, indeed, is The Conjuring. I loved that movie. It brought me back to the old school haunting movies. Again, first time ever in such a long time that I can say that a scene has affected me to the point that I will not purchase a fucking bedroom item because of the bitch, because of that scene. What an amazing scare. The clap scene, everybody says is scarier. I disagree. It is very freaky. There's a difference between freaky and scary.
Right.
Okay.
Right, yeah, there's difference.
That is a creepy moment. That is a hair on the neck stand up moment. No. This bitch on top of a wardrobe. Oh man, dude, I've frozen in fear. So scared. And you know what happens when you scare me that bad?
Yeah.
Do you know what happens?
I can imagine.
I'll want to tell you right now.
You just made the list. You just made the list. You just made the list. The movie therapist. You just made the list.
And it's only fair that I say her name for the 5th time. Bathsheba, that bitch. She is now on the list.
Yep,
She made the list.
5 times.
She made the list.
You
She
say
made the
5
list.
times, she gets on the list.
Go get on the list, and she's on the list. I'm gonna throw my list. That's how pissed off I am. She is on the list for scaring me. She scared the shit out of me. She scared me so much that I will never own a fucking wardrobe in my entire life again. And if I do, it will not be in front of my bed. It won't happen. Her character, the essence of her, what she looks like is absolutely terrifying. All that was done by James Wan, and he's still on my list. He doesn't get off the list because of this, because of how great he was.
No.
But she gets on the list because she should have been the first person ever on this list.
She
now
deserves to be on the list.
But now it's official. She is on the list. Bathsheba's on the list, and Conjuring 1 is my number 1.
You know what, man? That's a great list. I got to be honest with you. It's a great list. My list is pretty similar, to be honest with you. It's definitely similar. So I'm going to jump into mine right now.
All right, let's hear it.
Right off the bat, 10 and 9 is equal to yours. I feel like with a character as scary as The Nun, her standalone first film was complete trash. I'm sorry, when you are getting dragged from the top of a fucking church all the way through the dirt and you end up in a grave somehow, I just can't get behind that. So you're number 10. And likewise with the first Annabelle movie, right? With a character so embedded in the lore of The Conjuring, and you spend so much time developing this character, her first standalone movie was complete shit. Yeah. So 10 and 9 are equal to you. And then at number 8, I have The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. And we've expressed our sentiments way too many times when it comes to this movie. It could have been a great kind of like courtroom thriller drama with some scary moments in it, like kind of like the exorcism of Emily Rose, and it didn't happen. So that's why it's number 8. Number 7, I got Annabelle Comes Home. I like this movie. I thought it was pretty decent. I like the fact that they explored more of those demon entities in the room. But also I felt like it was a little bit rushed, and they should have just from there had a bigger jumping point to the rest of the universe, which we didn't get. So that's why it's number 7. Number 6, I got The Nun 2. Now, unlike the first Nun movie, this second one was a lot of fun. It had a bunch of jump scares, which we know Chavez or Chavs or whatever the fucking guy's name is loves to do it and loves to make it really loud. But what I love the most about this movie is the glorious gore.
I won't survive because of glorious gore. And I won't survive. I won't survive.
Oh man, I'm telling you. Woo! Oh, guys, and if you don't know now, you definitely know. It is that's some new music for Glorious Gore, and it is glorious indeed. But let me tell you about some glorious gore in The Nun 2. When you start a movie off by burning a priest in the middle of the altar, God damn it, guys, we're in for a ride. No one was safe in this movie. Not kids, not priests, not nuns. Everyone got it. And we even got the blood of Christ, which was crazy. Right? So you're talking about some gore. This movie had gore, which is the reason why it moved up on the rankings for me. But I'm telling you, the first minute in this movie when the kid and a priest dies, you're like, I've said this before in many episodes, when you start killing kids, shit's getting serious. All right? And that's what this movie did. Still not the best, but it was a good return movie for the nun, and it kind of just made her back to the scariest bitch that is in The Conjuring, besides the one that just made the list. So Nun 2 gets the 6th spot. All right. And then the 5th spot, I got The Conjuring Last Rites. We just discussed this for an hour. We don't have to get into that, but it's on the number 5. So it cracked the top 5 list. So it's not the worst of them, but it's not the best of them. All right, let's get to the nitty gritty now. And this movie is probably a surprise for you because it's so far up on my list, but I've expressed my sentiments about this movie, and La Llorona is number 4.
La 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 Llorona.
I just love the concept. I know that this is based on actual Latin lore. And when they showed the bride for the last time, like, and she just like kind of yells at her own self in the mirror while holding the kids, kind of freaky as shit. You know what I mean? So I think this movie does not get enough credit, and which is why I'm giving it its flowers by putting it in the 4th spot in the universe. Next, and now it's the top 3. I got Annabelle Creations. The same reason why I said The Nun 2 kind of got its revenge movie for this beautiful character that we got introduced in the first and second movie, that this Annabelle Creation movie should have been the first one. It's almost like a prequel to a prequel, which is stupid how they did it and how they came out. But it was Annabelle Creations, which was the second one of the Annabelle series, which is a prequel series. That's a prequel of a prequel. So enjoy that. All right. But do enjoy how they actually entity got to Annabelle and then terrorized. It was a great expansion to the tale of Annabelle and just how we got her to where she is now. So I thought they did a really good job in this one, and that's why it's number 3. And then now number 1 and 2, and there's only 2 of them left, right? And you can literally interchange them. You can interchange them because they're that damn good. There's been some kind of stigma of everyone saying that like horror movie sequels suck. Well, not in The Conjuring, because when we got part 2, it almost scared me more than more than part 1 scared me. But ultimately, I had to make a decision. So yes, you can interchange them, but I am putting The Conjuring 2 at number 2, and only because it is the sequel. And number 1 is obviously the original Conjuring movie, because without that original Conjuring, we wouldn't have gotten part 2. And that's why it's number 1. That's why it is the best one in the franchise, because it fucking brought back spiritual horror. It brought back The Exorcist. It brought back the Poltergeist. All right. It brought back The Haunting in Hill House. I'm telling you, there was so much fun. It was so unique, and it was something that I've never seen before when I first saw the Conjuring movie, to the point where you put it on right now and it'll still scare the shit out of me. All right. I don't want to play hide and clap ever. No. All right. And I don't want to see Bathsheba on top of a fucking wardrobe ever. Right. And I don't want to go into a damn basement. All right. And all of that was from The Conjuring. So that's why it is number 1.
That's fair. That's a pretty good list.
That's my list.
I like that list. I'm glad we got some glorious gore in there too. Very nice to hear that.
Yeah, man, because as scary as the Conjuring films are, there's not a lot of killing. All right.
No.
And there's not a lot of blood. They honed themselves on some jump scares. But we got a lot of gore in the Nun 2.
Yes.
So that's why.
Yes.
That's why I had to shout them out.
Very good. And even in the first Nun, there is gore. There is death.
There is.
So yes, I definitely appreciate that we get some glorious gore, a little updated version of glorious gore. Theme song itself, fire as all hell.
Oh yeah.
But that is it, Mr. Malave. We are done. It is time to say goodbye. It is time to say sayonara, because I know you, Mr. Malave, will be coming back very soon, actually, to do the review of the movie Him, starring Marlon Wayans. And we have a special guest, actually, that's going to be on there with you.
Yes, and that special guest has confirmed with me yesterday
that
they indeed will be on with me. We're going to go watch the movie, and we're going to give our review. And guys, can I just be honest with you? It's a doozy. All right? Yeah. You're in for a treat. And all I'm going to say is the Holy Trinity, if you want a little Easter egg.
Yeah. That is an Easter egg indeed for all you second rounds on us fans out there. I'll tell you right now, Night School Horror is beginning to grow. Our new students are starting to show up. So it's very exciting to hear a couple of new voices show up just to help our school stay afloat. We are indeed back in the classroom. All right, Mr. Malave, let's say goodbye and let's say see you later. You're up.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's always good to be back on Night School Horror. I know the summer has been so chaotic, but you know what? We are back. The fall, we're back into spooky season, and we are gearing up for a crazy fall when it comes to horror movies, when it comes to Night School Horror, and when it comes to New York City Night School Horror. I got to be honest, I'm super stoked for him. I'm super excited to watch this movie, to give you my opinion, but also to bring back my guest. All right. But until then, my people, all right, stay glorious, stay gory. It's Mr. Malave, aka Matthew Malave, the Music Man. And I will catch you on the next class. Peace.
Thank you, Mr. Malave. You are indeed the gore connoisseur. Shout out to Sabrina, Florida's favorite creep. It was a phenomenal nickname that she gave you. Also, shout out to none other than Big Money Eddie. Of course, we have to make sure we know that the cigarette smoking man is listening, and cheers to him indeed. Shout out to Pop Culture Pros, because of course, as you know, Night School Horror is indeed a part of Pop Culture Pros, because we indeed are pros of horror. So you guys got to definitely check them out. They're pretty damn awesome. My name is Tommy James, aka Mr. Oh So Smooth, the smooth effect himself, the movie guy, Babe Bears, everybody else likes to call me your favorite movie therapist. We are on the track, we are moving on, and we have some people that are going to jump on board. I'll see you on the next episode while me and the cigarette smoking man talk Alien Earth 5 and 6.